Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. This is Kevin Harlan and and for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at the Warriors. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they continue to obliterate expectations because they found a way to get the most out of the guys on this roster.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Willis is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the 3 spot. And for the Warriors, in at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center. This is the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas and the NBA. All wrapped up, Greg, into one beautiful package.
It is, partner. And as a player, it was always an honor to play in those Christmas Day games. And now it's an honor for us as announcers to call it. It's one of the best days on the NBA calendar.
It's Curry outside. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now, LeBron always #1 on the scouting report. Coach said on top of being a physically dominant player, he's like an extra coach on the court, able to control the game with his basketball IQ alone. Kevin, a big challenge to handle the mental challenge of LeBron James. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Willis. First quarter, just over a minute played. Now LeBron. Good, and the nice assist from Willis. James has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
Jackson Davis with it. There's the drive, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Jackson Davis hits them both. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, for the Warriors this summer, there was disappointment seeing their longtime trio broken up with the departure of Klay Thompson. But many around the league felt like with the additions they've made, this team is actually upgraded. So, guys, we'll see how they hold up in this crowded Western Conference. Do Steph Curry and Draymond Green have enough?
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. Wiggins kicks to Curry. From deep three-point land, Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate. Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Takes a 3, and good. The 3-point shot, good from Willis. Willis has got 6.
Well, that speaks to AD and just how smart he is. Really good at keeping his guys involved.
It's Curry outside. Good on the 3-point shot. He's got 5.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
2 points. That one goes.
This is something that LeBron James also does well. Good at shrugging off the defense, bouncing off of them, and then concentrating on getting the finish.
Hield with it. Picked up by Davis. And Davis sends it back. One-on-one here. Curry against Willis. LeBron with a screen on Curry. Floats it up for James. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
LeBron gets behind the eyes of the defense for the highlight reel jam.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Curry against Willis. From outside the arc, Hachimura grabs the miss. Lakers leading by 7. From the arc, and there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from Willis.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Pass to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. Hield with a screen on Hachimura. Wiggins from outside, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. Here are the Lakers. They're on a 17-7 run. Curry against Willis. To the paint. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Detroit Pistons. Here's Curry. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Curry pretty much automatic from there. I mean, where is the weak spot for him offensively?
Willis, the pass to James. Back to Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
Now here's Hield. Nothing on the board. They get it back, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Willis, the pass to LeBron. Willis against Hield, and Willis gets it to go. 13 points for the Monster.
Defense shaking their heads, no idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Monster in the last game against Detroit had a huge game. He finished with 64 points, and he reached that total with some superb shooting from deep. He was remarkable in that game. It's not often you see a player that dominant, and I'm sure he wants to keep it going. Guys?
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on, and there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And we've got a lineup change for the Lakers. And how about those rookies? Time now to check out the Rookie of the Year race, ranking the... He's checked in for the Warriors. A big group substitution here for the Lakers. Davis is checked in for Jackson Hayes. LeBron comes in for Vanderbilt. Hachimura, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Willis in for Vincent. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Kuminga out there with DeAnthony Melton. And it's Anderson in at the 3, the small forward. Willis, the pass to Russell. Good, and the nice assist from Willis. Willis has got his 5th assist in this one.
Excellent awareness. Enough room for D'Angelo to squeeze one off that time.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Austin Reeves is checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Melton passes to Kuminga. The shot from the low post is good. Kuminga's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, Kuminga is a guy who does not back down. In fact, he tries to go through you.
James the bounce pass, and it's Willis finishing it off.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Looney with the bucket.
Yeah, Looney opens up the offense here. You're just getting some bonus points from him, and that's helping out when he knocks down Jays.
Willis against Melton, where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting. Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. Here's Melton. Oh, good with the triple.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Willis gets it to go. 19 points for the Monster.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Melton. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Willis, and it's Willis finishing it off.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Kuminga, no good. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. And this team is in the middle of an astonishing 28-game winning streak. Yep, 28. No matter when it finally ends, this will have been a historic run for them.
Well, I've been super fortunate to be on some teams that have had some great runs, and I know how hard this can be. You can be so talented, you can be so committed, but you also have to have a few things go your way. And right now, everything going their way.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. LeBron, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Melton kicks it to Looney. To the middle. And he converts the layup. Melton's got 6.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Willis, and it's Willis finishing it off.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision he wants to huddle up with this guy. Different look here for the Warriors. Trace Jackson Davis is checked in for Kevon Looney. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Kyle Anderson. Heald's checked in for Gary Payton. And Curry subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Willis against Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bucket is good. And that's now 27 points for the Monster.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
And the foul on the Monster. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Wiggins surveying the floor. And they'll get another chance. Green with a screen for Wiggins. And again, no good by Golden State. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the three ball well. A baseline J, and that one off the back of the rim and in. And it's 29 points for the Monster.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trayce Jackson-Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trayce, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson-Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. The things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David. Pass to Wiggins. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Reddish. Here's Willis. And it's Willis finishing it off.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Curry. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Curry's got 12.
So Steph Curry, the best shooter in the world, is open and has the ball? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Here's Willis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Warriors have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
Well, nice to see Hield on the runway right there, taking flight.
Outside, Russell. Good, and the nice assist from Willis. Willis has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Outside, Green. Hield with a screen on James. Here's Green. No good that time. Great D that time from Davis. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's good from long range.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Pass to Jackson-Davis. Inside, and stolen by James. Here's Willis. Good on the shot. Willis has got 39.
Well, we've seen Davis expand his game. You can see it there with the playmaking.
It's Curry outside. The shot off that time. That one doesn't drop. And so it's lost. Los Angeles sitting pretty as the quarter comes to a close. Their lead all the way up there at 35 points. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And we'll be right back after this.
Hello, folks. The three-point contest only grows in popularity. Hard to pick the favorite here. All these guys are knockdown shooters.
certain to be a highlight of All-Star Weekend. And let's move on now to that first half. Obviously, a lot of work to do for the Golden State Warriors.
Poor communication.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. What a game we're seeing from the Monster.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Willis is out there with Austin Reed. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward position.
Tell me the last time you watched Steph Curry on an NBA floor not have a smile on his face. I mean, always playing with that infectious joy.
With so many years in the NBA, you would think Curry would slow down, wouldn't you, Brent? But he remains at the very top of his game.
I think the best part about what we're seeing with Steph right now, Kevin, is his competitive will. You get to this age and you get to this stage after accomplishing all the things that Steph has done, and it's still not enough. So let's keep enjoying him while we can.
Golden State moving the ball around. Hield, can't hit.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And let's bring up a list of point guards that over the last month have been on fire from three-point land. Well, you look at the Monster. He's absolutely deadly from outside.
He is so exceptional from long range that it forces the defense out and really opens things up for him, which makes it easier for him to set up his teammates.
Well, you always think about a point guard making penetration plays, but ability to drill the ball from three-point land, there's just no way to defend something like that. He can beat you with his passing or just step back and bury a trademark long-range three ball.
On its way from Curry for two. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Pass to Green. Shoots over Hachimura. And it's Green missing.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Here's Willis. He's got 39. And stolen by Wiggins. Plays it up and banks it in.
There you go, finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Down low, here's Willis, and it's Willis finishing it off.
Now, there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Good on the triple. Curry's got 17.
But if you play that far off of Steph Curry, that pull-up game starts to become a weapon.
Three-pointer, Willis, good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 5 assists in the game.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Curry passes to Green. Shot by Hield, nobody around. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Davis. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, the added muscle Davis has put on, helping him on these tough finishes, flexing on him there.
And the foul on the called the Warriors. We've seen the Monster really having a great game.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the third. It's rebounded by Waters. Golden State's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Looney kicks to Melton. To the inside. Here's Kuminga. And again, no good by Golden State. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Lakers ahead, opening up a huge gap. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass.
New 5 on the floor. Timeout called the Warriors.
Give it up for your Warriors dance team.
Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Wiggins in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Well, not just from deep. Steph Curry, one of the best guard finishers around the rim.
Willis, the pass to Hayes. Now Willis. And Greg, everyone loves talking trades, future first-round picks have been moved quite a bit of late, and that's been kind of interesting.
And Kevin, a lot of teams that don't control any of their future first-round picks. With so much pressure to win now, GMs are willing to use draft assets. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Always going up for the alley-oop here, and Hayes throws it down.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
And Willis gets it to go.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Back to Curry. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Woods got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Hayes. Back to Willis. Just 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up. And stolen by Wiggins. 1:29 left in the fourth. Three-pointer Hield. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Monster.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
You love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Curry gets the bucket.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Willis against Curry. Willis, the pass to Hayes. And here is Willis. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And he's had an excellent performance overall from the field.
And the foul on the Monster. That's his 5th foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
You earned that one.